Do folks, how you doing? Just a quick one. I thought I'd drop in there again to call you a bunch of cunts. I have to, I can't help it. It's just what I see. I'm watching some shit and I'm seeing it unfold, and I see the what a great time to be alive brigade absolutely fucking deluded and oblivious to what's really fucking happening. The semi-conscious believing that they've been woken up during 2020 and now believe whichever narrative they've actually happened to follow. It's fucking bizarre. I see people just falling for shit one after the other, and I keep saying like we've just fallen for the next big thing, and everybody kind of agrees. There you go, the Freemasonic no scratch. The everybody seems to agree and then falls for the next big thing. It's fucking bizarre. It's all theatre. It's literally theatre. Look at what they're doing with the Starmer thing at the minute. They need you up in arms about Starmer. They really need you to be screaming from the rooftops, get him out, like they create with all of them, one after the other, the next big thing. So what do? They make you believe that heads of state have just been caught with coke on a table on a plane. You know, like you're fucking stupid enough to actually think that a reporter can walk into a room with a running camera where heads of states are on the inside. Really, unannounced, can just walk in. Just walk in. No security. Nobody saying, excuse me, where do you think you're going? They're prime ministers in there. You can't just walk in there. No, just walk in. Hello, just come in to film your coke and film you acting all shifty around it, because there are dumb cunts around who will fucking absolutely fall for that bollocks. The stupidity of somebody believing that could happen is only surpassed by the stupidity of believing that somebody can go up to Starmer's house and set fire to it. It's like, really? Do you know how much they spend on security for these parasites? Do you know the sort of people who are securing these sort of parasites? You know, like fucking XSAS. But you could just walk up and just set fire to his house like it's nothing. Yeah, no problem, I'll go and burn him out. You fucking idiots. It's theatre. It's theatre. Stop jumping up and down. Stop the get Starmer out bandwagon like that changed anything since the fucking get Rishi Sunak out bandwagon, or the David Cameron, or the fucking so on and so forth, the ones before and before and before. It's what they have you do. You've got to hate the puppet, because that way you're focusing on the puppet. You want the player. You're not interested in the game. You want the player. You think you're interested in the game. You think you're awake. You want to talk about being awake, but then you keep focusing on the player. The player is the puppet. They have no interest in that puppet. They're there purely to make you hate them. They want you focused on them so the world agendas can keep going in their own fucking way. Same with the Trump bollocks. Again, people in England hanging on American president. Fucking ridiculous. You all know he's Freemasonic. You all know he's been bailed out by the Rothschilds so many times. He's absolutely owned by the banks, but some people don't realise these fuckers get sponsored from childhood. His parents were paid an absolute fortune to allow them to educate him and build the backstories to prepare him for the roles they have to play. It's the New World Order being implemented. There is no battle of good and evil. It isn't light against dark. It's literally these parasites are taking over the fucking world, and they're doing it with your consent because you're too fucking dumb and you want to fall for all these twists and turns. You're constantly getting pulled back into the game rather than sit back and take note of it. It's ridiculous. And you will constantly fall for the next big thing, the big thing that comes after that, and the one that comes after that, because that's what you do. You don't realise you've been brainwashed into this bullshit, and you truly believe you've woken up. You are not awake. Don't take it as an insult. Take it as a starting point. Take it from somebody who's sitting here watching this bullshit unfold and watching you fall for the bullshit time and time again. And rather than be insulted and want to recoil and want to try and prove that you are awake or double down on you. What a great time to be alive. Just sit and think for 1 minute. Engage that fucker. Just engage it for a minute and stop the fucking ego of thinking that you're in control of all this and you know exactly what's going on. You have not got a fucking clue. Even I've just got this much of a clue. What's going on is so secretive. What's going on is such a huge agenda of the way of the world. We're not privy to it. We're privy to some parts of it if we can stop, breathe and pay a fucking attention. That should be enough to help us navigate this bollocks. But that's why they keep pulling the shit. That's why the theatre continues. They keep doing what they're doing purely to keep you so confused in this state of fucking fear and confusion you don't know what to do. Just stop it. Sit back. Stop reacting to the memes. Stop sharing the memes. Stop making a joke out of Starmer. Think for a minute why psychologically they want you to make a joke out of the ones that you believe are causing all this. All this, look what Starmer's done this. No, he hasn't. He's not done any of it. He's a puppet. He's playing a role to fool you, and that's all that's going on here. While you're focusing on Starmer, you are missing the big picture. What a fucking great time to be alive. Them fucking idiots are bizarre. The absolute ridiculousness. It is literally saying I'm going to put my head in the sand and I'm going to keep it there because it's easier. It's easier to have faith that everything's going to be okay while doing nothing to make sure it's okay. All these people saying this is disgusting, that's disgusting, and the only fucking ones you're telling is Facebook and Telegram or whatever other social media you choose to frequent, for want of a better word. You're not standing up, and standing up doesn't mean go and join one of their arranged and controlled protests. If you're not using your voice and you're not telling them something, get your fucking pen and paper out, and it doesn't matter what you write. You don't need somebody else's template. Tell them yourself what you think, what you agree with, what you don't agree with. You're not telling them. You're literally not telling them. Most people have made a vote. That was giving their rights away, giving their voice away, so now they no longer have a voice. And those that didn't bother voting are just sitting there waiting for somebody else to fix this shit, while saying that they're doing things, because what they're actually doing is just sharing fucking memes on social media. Social media was given to us for multiple reasons. One was to get the data profiling done. They can keep profiling every individual and scrape all of your fucking data on an ongoing basis, right down to what you're having to fucking eat tonight. Answering stupid fucking questions on there. These dumbass fucking questions come up and everybody thinks it's really clever just to answer them. It's data mining, you dumb shits. You're literally giving them everything, and the other reason was to give you somewhere to moan. Think about it psychologically. While you're getting your moans out on social media, you're getting it out your system. That's what they do that for. You're getting it out your system. You're not staying angry because you're sharing a meme and you're having a chuckle about it. Makes you laugh. You think you're clever. Just sharing a meme on Starmer. Or saying get Starmer out. Look what Starmer's done. Starmer's doing this now. You're not awake if you're saying any of that. You're really not. You think you are, but you're really fucking not. The world's deluded. We're all deluded to a degree, and we're all right and wrong to a degree. Even me, I'm right and I'm wrong. Some things I'll be wrong about, some things I'll be right about. But one thing I'm not wrong about is the fact that you fall in for their bullshit. They do it so you fall for it. You fall for it. And you think it'll be okay. Because and then you add your own little excuse on the end of the because. And don't make it okay. That makes it fucking stupid. And you're just justifying your stupidity as opposed to learning from it and moving forward, getting over it. I get so many people fucking say to me, so what are we supposed to do? That is the dumbest fucking, stupidest fucking question I've ever heard. It isn't for me to tell you what you should be doing, although I've said plenty. Get off your fucking knees in any way you can get off your fucking knees. But if you're going to stay on your knees, you're not doing anything. If you're asking somebody else what to do, then you've got no mind of your fucking own and you can't even work out what's going on. It isn't for me or anybody to tell you what the fuck to do. But just naturally, you would think that you'd get off your fucking knees. You just get off your knees, stop falling for the bullshit, stop complying with bullshit. Oh, I had to because, let's face it, how many people took a fucking jab? Even people watching this now, some of you took a jab so you could go to fucking Spain. That was stupid. That was really fucking stupid. You know how stupid it is now, but you're not talking about that because it was your own stupidity. But you're falling for the next bit of stupidity, and the next one, and the next one after that. Just doesn't make any sense. The brainwashing is complete. You're hypnotised. You're literally fucking hypnotised. And you've been hypnotised to think that you've not been hypnotised. You think them running around on a stage clucking like a fucking chicken know they're clucking like a chicken? Do you think they feel that they shouldn't be doing that at all? No, they think it's perfectly fucking natural to run around clucking like a chicken. You're running around clucking like a fucking chicken. It's fucking ridiculous. Listen, folks, cluck cluck, crack on, do as you wish. It's not for me to say, but I have a voice. I use my voice. I tell them plenty, and I'm also telling you plenty. You can dismiss me as a fucking other idiot. It's your prerogative. Like I say, I'm not right about everything I say. I'm just a fucking fella. I'm a fella who pays attention and has learned some shit. And I'm dealing with people who are not paying attention and aren't learning anything. It's like watching a naughty dog get fucking slapped over the nose with a newspaper and it not learn. Well, a naughty dog kind of does learn. If you whack it over the nose with a newspaper long enough, it recoils and don't come back when you got the newspaper in your hand. You keep going back to try and focus in on the headlines on page fucking 2. Don't fucking complain when you get slapped across the nose with all of the pages. It's stupid. It's really fucking stupid. If you think you know it all, you're already fucked. None of us do. None of us. I know there's loads of people with ego out there that believe they do think that they know it all. None of us do. I've been telling you for fucking years. We're all just people. We're all just people. I'm just a man, no better than you or any fucker else. Doesn't mean my brain isn't working better than somebody else's. And it doesn't mean somebody else's brain isn't working better than mine. But what I can tell you from what I see, the masses are not engaging their fucking brains. They just are not. Falling for every twist and turn. I keep saying it, I keep watching it, it keeps happening. And the people that are doing it excuse it and then think their excuse sounded really good and then continue on to fall for every twist and fucking turn. Ridiculous. Bad dog. You crack on. See what's on page 3 and 4 maybe. You fucking what a great time to be alive. Holy shit, yeah. Talking to the woken masses. There's an awakening. No, there fucking isn't. There's a dumb fuckery fake awakening where people can't fucking see that they're being woken into another false reality by those that fucking woke them into the last false reality. You're not waking up. The system calls for all of these things you're finding out to be released. It's a release of information and a release of bullshit to confuse you. You don't know which way is up. You don't know what is right. You don't know what's going on. But they are releasing this information you think you are finding. They are putting it out through their shills. They have many of them. And the fact that the fucking people you're listening to, the ones you fucking love, are government agents, is this just furthers the ridiculousness of what's going on. The amount of people that tell me who they're listening to, and I fucking just go, oh, for fuck's sake. And there's just absolutely no point, because for years and years and years I've tried to tell people that when they tell me that they're listening to a shill, I try and tell them, oh no, I like them and I resonate with and all the fucking excuses. But you're still listening to the shills. Oh, I only listen to them because of... No, you're still listening to the shills. I don't listen to them for any reason whatsoever. You know why? Because I know the shills and I know they're implanting bullshit in my head. That's why I won't listen to them. And I don't care if some of what they're saying is resonating. I don't care if some of what they're saying has been designed to tickle your fancy. Because that's what it's doing. It's tickling your fancy. Keeping you in the council tax problems. Keeping you in the small world issues. When the new fucking world order's fucking moving in and closing the fucking doors on you. All you're caring about is the stupid shit in life. It's bizarre. The shit that's been sent to confuse you and to keep you so occupied, you're occupying yourself with it. You're occupying yourself with these groups and these fucking idiots who are constantly keeping you on that. Why do you think they're keeping you on it? Why do you think in these times of what we've got going on here now, you've got people convincing you that council tax is the important thing? The amount of people that come to me asking me about council tax. Do you know there's a new world order coming in? Do you know the tyranny that's going on? Do you know there's been a medical genocide gone on? Do you know what's going on? They're literally trying to kill you and to take every one of your rights away, and you're focusing on the fucking local council. Come on. If you think you're going to wake up, at least put a bit of effort into it and fucking try. For fuck's sake. Give yourself a slap across the face. Go and stand in the corner and have a word with yourself. Do fucking something, for fuck's sake. Because this is bollocks. This is just pathetic, what I'm seeing. Absolute pathetic. The downfall of society. What did you do? Well, I kept asking people how to get out of paying council tax. Had to get out of a speeding fine. Yeah, I got a speeding fine and that was the most important thing going on in the world. Really? The world's fucked, not because the parasites are taking over. The parasites have always wanted to take over. The world's fucked because the people are stupid. And they may have been dumbed down to that point. But there comes a point when you realise you're stupid. I had that epiphany years ago when I realised literally everything I thought was bullshit. That made me a fucking idiot. I had two choices. Stick my head in the sand and try and learn about fucking fines and fucking council tax, or wake the fuck up and realise the world's fucked. That I decided on the latter, to work out what I could do to navigate this shit. That's where everybody should be. You need to wake the fuck up. There's some serious shit going on out there, and you're falling for the fucking ridiculous shit. He's too wrapped up in the news, and the news isn't just the BBC anymore. Don't think for 1 minute the system doesn't own the fucking internet. They've got fucking oodles of agents on there, and oodles of computer-generated bots, AI, you're making friends with and arguing with, and conversing with on a daily basis, believing that you're setting the world to rights. You're not. You're just not. And don't bother fucking asking me, so what do I do then? It's the most ridiculous fucking stance. What you do? Put some effort into waking the fuck up and learn some shit. Stop listening to your shills and fucking start putting your own mind into what's going on. Everybody wants a template for something, because I don't write like that. Then write how you write. It doesn't have, and nothing has to be written to in a specific way to tell the fuckers what you think about what's going on and whether you consent about it or consent to it or not. And I'm not saying you writing anything would change anything, but if literally every man and woman fucking wrote something and sent something, then it'd have a fucking chance, wouldn't it? Because the world is speaking. How many do you think have done it so far? And if you don't know the answer to that question, what the fuck number are you waiting for? What are you waiting for before you do it? Everybody's waiting, everybody's not doing it. Because what? Because they don't know how to say to somebody, oi, I don't consent to that. Literally, oi, I don't consent to that. I'm so-and-so, I don't consent to that. Stop that shit. That's the first step. You know, first step, and like, we've told you, I'm telling you again, stop this shit and build and build and build and tell you. I mean, did you see that a few years ago? I think it was Ukraine or Russia, where they were literally picking politicians up, tipping them upside down and throwing them in dustbins. That kind of tells them what you think, doesn't it? But the reality is, signing the fucking petitions, that's another thing, the petitions. Stop geoengineering, I'm signing a petition. I'm begging my masters for longer chains. Fucking stupid. The ridiculousness is going on in America. This is a little bit of a bounce, but the ridiculous going on in America, saying that JFK Jr. or whatever his fucking name is talking about the chemtrails and putting a stop to it. Absolute ridiculousness. Aeroplanes flying over. Let me just put this into perspective, right? I get a weapon of mass destruction, load it into an aeroplane, and go flying over, say Russia for instance, deploying it. And as I'm deploying this fucking weapon of mass destruction over Russia, they're going, oh, what can we do? We don't know what it is. What's happening? Those are fucking stupid. They're going to send some Sukhoi 30 fucking 7s to fucking pull alongside me and fucking guide me in to an airfield, at which point I'd be dragged in. They'd take the machinery, they'd check everything, the chemicals and everything, the weapon of mass destruction, find out exactly what it is, torture the motherfuckers until they find out who fucking sent me to deploy that shit over. You know, the very notion that somebody's trying to do something about this, don't be so fucking stupid. They could bring them planes down very, very easily with escorts onto airfields and find out if they didn't already know. So you do understand that they do already fucking know who's doing it and they're complicit in it, and it's a world agenda. Surely. Think beyond the narrative, for fuck's sake, because like I say, it's just fucking ridiculous what I'm seeing, and ridiculous what I'm hearing of other people when they're saying this is happening, that's happening, look what Trump's doing, and look at this, let's concentrate on the Diddy case, because Diddy's what, in court, is he? I've only ever seen computer generated AI bullshit on that. Distraction. You're being distracted. The paedophile rings, the children. You don't think that's a power play? You don't think they're using that to keep your attention? They're keeping your attention everywhere and anywhere other than that where it should be. That would be the true awakening. Realise where your attention should be and actually focus it there. There's a novel idea. You know where it shouldn't be? Social fucking media. It's warping your minds. And moaning on social media is just getting it out. Sharing jokes of Starmer and the other parasites is just releasing the tension. It's given a release so the fucking pot will never blow. It's your choices, folks. Get off your knees or fucking go and hide under the stairs. Take your fucking pick. You're literally choosing it, and I'm watching it in slow motion unfolding, where the people are doing absolutely nothing against the tyranny that's ensuing. Nothing. It's ridiculous. And this what a great time to be alive bollocks. I have never ever seen anybody bury their heads so fucking deep in the sand as those that think this shit is cool. Fucking ridiculous. Focusing more on the fucking stupid shit that they're reading on the internet than what they're seeing with their own fucking eyes unfolding. Absolute fucking stupidity. Cashless systems are coming. That's not a great time to be alive. Total control over what you can spend your money on. That's not a great time to be alive. Total control on what you can do, where you can go. That's not a great time to be alive. Sticking your head in the sand isn't going to work. Manifesting a better time when it's being manifested against you, when reality is being manifested against you by the entirety of the court of public opinion, the world's people. You're a minority. Stop thinking you can override that shit with some spiritual bullshit. If you can't get off your fucking knees, you're going to end up on your arse. It's as simple as that. Choices are your own, folks. Choose well. Ta-da.